Hello my friends, I'm Carolyn Banner of Body by Banner, and today we are going to be doing a twisting vinyasa flow. And the mantra for today is that with each breath, I let go of what no longer serves me. So when we twist, it's a nice way to help the body's already natural detox mechanisms to kind of fire up and improve a bit. So we're going to be really tapping into those detoxing aspects of our body by twisting a lot through all these different postures while we flow. And so one way we can really help to facilitate that is with our thoughts and trying to let go of those thoughts that no longer serve us. And that will carry over into our actions off the mat. So let's get started. All you'll need is either a pillow or a block that we'll use to boost our hips up for now as we work to begin with some seated breath work. And then in the future we'll be using the block or maybe a thick book like a dictionary or a firm pillow to give us some stability and help bring the floor up a little bit if we're in our twist and we need a little bit of a can't quite get to the floor, and that will be helpful to have handy. Or a stool that you can maybe have as a low stool nearby. Alright, so beginning in a nice comfortable cross-legged position, again, putting the block or pillow underneath your hips if you're feeling a little tight through the hips, and gently closing the eyes if that feels comfortable for you, and bringing the hands to the knees just to rest comfortably. Begin by taking a full deep breath from the belly, through the ribs, all the way up to the top of the chest, letting the collarbone and chest rise. Open the mouth, let the breath just slowly seep out of you. Again, big belly breath, letting it fill the ribs, the chest, opening up through the ribs as you take in as much air as you can. Open the mouth. Let the breath relax out of you, but keeping the height that you created with the inhale. Again, big breath from the bottom of the torso all the way to the top, filling up like a balloon, feeling yourself rise like you're filled with helium, ready to float up to the ceiling. Let your crown of the head float up, fill the spine with some space, and open the mouth. Keep that space and that lift as you gently relax the breath. Now we keep the mouth closed if that feels comfortable for you, and breathe through the nose. Bringing audible quality to the breath if that is nice for you. If that feels good, you can just slightly constrict the back of the throat like you're fogging up a mirror. But if that doesn't feel good for you, just follow in your own natural breath. Number one thing is we want to breathe. Do not lose your breath for the sake of trying to look or sound like someone else. Staying here for about 5 more breaths on your own breath cycle. Calling to mind that mantra again, that with each breath, especially the exhale, I let go of what no longer serves me. So you can maybe imagine with every inhale, you're kind of doing a sweep through your body and your mind, gathering up those things, those thoughts, and then on the exhale, letting it out, letting it go. You don't need it anymore. Keep doing that for a couple more breaths, gathering and letting it go with love. One more big breath. Bringing a smile to the eyes and the mouth. Gently blinking the eyes open. And remove the block or pillow if you had it, and set that to the side. You'll need that later on probably. And we're going to do some seated twists here. So begin by inhaling the arms overhead, exhaling your hands over to your right. Left hand outside the right knee. Inhale again here, lifting up. Exhale deep in the twist. Inhale through center. Exhale, hand on the outside of the left knee. Inhale again to find space, and exhale, deepen. Flowing with one breath, and Inhale in the center. Exhale as you twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Again, nice long breaths. Inhaling up center. Exhale to the side. One more time each side. And this time we're going to hold. So inhale, center, exhale to, I'm going to my right, so just start with whatever side for you. We're going to take a couple breaths here to deepen into the twist. Every inhale, lengthen up. Every exhale, deepen the twist by starting with the belly, pulling the belly button into the spine. Inhale, find more length. Exhale, twist the ribs, never forcing. This is from the inside. Again, one more breath through the top of the head. Lengthen, exhale through the chest, collarbone, shoulders, and release, inhaling through center. We'll do the other side. So starting from the base of the spine, build that length from the base all the way through the crown of the head. Exhale, pull the belly button in, lift the pelvic floor as you twist. Again, inhale, find a little more length and space, and exhale, twisting over through the ribs. Again, inhale all the way through the crown of the head, lifting. Exhale, twisting the chest, collarbone, shoulders over to your left. Inhale through center, and exhale, rolling over the knees, coming into tabletop position. Onto the hands and knees. From here, bring the hands a little bit forward of the shoulders, so they're not directly under the shoulders, but about one palm distance forward. Tuck the toes under, shift the hips back and up, coming into your first downward facing dog, which might feel a little tight for you, so just take notice. And we're gonna pedal out the feet here. So starting with one heel, dropping down, and then shift, bending the opposite leg, straightening the opposite heel down. Inhale, center, exhale, drop one heel down. Inhale, center, opposite foot drops. A couple more times, inhaling and exhaling. Starting to open up through the calves, the hamstrings. Shake the head yes and no. Make sure you're not holding any tension where you don't need it. Really, we don't want to hold any tension, really. But usually the working muscles will have a little bit of tension on them. So anything that's not actively working, you want to really work on relaxing. Walk the feet up one at a time. Coming to the top of the mat. You can have the knees gently bent here. If all the blood is rushing to my head, I'm probably like you. So from here, shake out the head again. And we're going to bend through the right knee, straightening through the left. Plant the right hand in front of the feet, and then left arm twist open to the left. Exhale down. Inhale, switch sides, bending your left knee, right leg straightens, right arm reaches. Exhale, center. Again, twisting open to the left, bending the right knee. Exhale, center. Inhale to the right, left knee bends. Really reach up through your right hip here. Oh, that feels good. One more time, each side. Twisting through the ribs. Really nice full body twist here. Last time to the right. And then come through center, bend the knees, release the head, and gently roll up to standing. One vertebrae at a time. Coming to the top, ready to begin our vinyasas. So we're going to build here, gradually increasing in our complexity of the movement. So we're going to inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, fold from the hips. Hands come down towards the feet. Release the head. Inhale, lengthen the torso and the spine. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back into downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg high. Exhale, draw the knee in towards the chest. Plant the foot between the hands. And from here, you can drop the left knee down. Keep the left hand planted, or you can keep the left knee up too here. You can choose your level, yogi. And right arm, twist open. Easy twist. Exhale, hands down, stepping back, coming into downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot reaches high. Exhale, sweep the knee to the chest, then plant the hand between the feet. Right knee up or down, Plant the right hand and left hand twists open. Coming back to center, inhaling and exhale back, downward facing dog. Yogi's choice, you can always stay here in downward facing dog, or when we finish right and left sides, you can inhale forward into plank. Exhale, lowering down through chaturanga or dropping knees, chest, and chin at the same time. And then coming up through up dog, if you're familiar with that, or cobra, which is what I'm showing. Just gently peeling the upper back off the mat. Exhale down and shift the hips up and back. We meet again in downward facing dog. So you're either going to stay in down dog or you're going to meet with us after vinyasa, which is what we just flowed through. Inhale, right leg reaches again. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot. Moving on here, we're going to rise up. Drop the left knee down, forgot to say that. Low lunge, we're going to inhale up, keeping the left knee down this first time. Exhale, hands to the heart. Check in, make sure the ribs aren't exploding out. You want to dial them in, knit the ribs in, hands come in prayer position at the heart, so that can maybe be your reminder. Knees, ribs knit in, not knees rib in. And we're going to exhale, left elbow outside the right knee, coming into a low lunge twist here. Take a moment here, inhale, and exhale, deepen the twist. One more breath, inhale. You can also lift the back knee if that's where we're going to go next on the next round. And exhale, release the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot. Option to drop the right knee down. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to the heart. Check in with those ribs, knit the ribs, and then twisting over to your left. Right elbow outside the left knee. Take a moment here, inhale, lengthen, exhale, deepen the twist. Inhale, pick up that back knee if you want. Exhale, let go of what no longer serves you. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands down and step back, downward facing dog. Staying here, or if you want to do a vinyasa, inhale forward into plank. Exhale down through chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath here. And our next inhale, inhale right foot high. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the right foot. This time, if you can, keep the left knee up or drop it if you need to. Inhale, arms reach overhead, high lunge. Exhale, hands to heart. And then shoot the chest forward and turn to your right. Left elbow outside the right knee, coming into a twist. Take a big breath here. Inhale, lengthen, find length, and exhale, deepen the twist. Option to stay here, or if you have that block handy and you need it, you can bring the left hand down to the block, right arm twists open, deepening into the twist. These are all options. You do not need to take them. Come back to center and exhale, hands down, step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left foot high. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot, keeping the left knee down if you need it, or inhale, high lunge. Exhale, twisting over with the hands of the heart, coming over to the left. Take a big breath here. Inhale and exhale, deepen the twist. Option here to open the arms. So if you have that block, you can put it underneath your hand. You can come out for a second and grab it if you want to, or just imagine you're reaching towards it, or maybe you even touch the floor. Exhale, hands back to the heart, lowering them down and step back, meeting in downward facing dog, or taking yogi's choice to come through a vinyasa. Exhaling through chaturanga, inhale through up dog, and exhaling back, downward facing dog. Okay, we're going to build from that twisting lunge, coming into revolve triangle. Inhale, right foot high. Exhale, knee to chest, plant the foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Check those ribs. Coming over to the right. So taking a nice big twist here, keeping the elbow outside the right knee if you can. And then from here, if you want to open up, get that block in place for the left hand to come down, right arm twist open. So again, staying at any of these spots along the way. Or if you want to come a little bit deeper, this is a challenge. We're going to try and come into revolved half moon. So you just start to shift the weight forward, picking up the left foot as the right arm twists up towards the sky. You can walk that block a little more forward. So again, staying in the twisted lunge if you want, or deepening up into this revolved half moon. I think I said revolved triangle, excuse me, when I prefaced this. All right, we're gonna come back. If you're in that revolved half moon, you're gonna come back into revolved lunge here. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, the hands down. Quickly move the block to your left side so it's ready. And we're going to move back to downward facing dog to come to the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Plant the foot. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands at the heart. And we're twisting over to the left. Take a big inhale here. Find length. Exhale, deepen first before we open the arms. So find that really good stability with the twist. Set up the block if you have it, or your book. Inhale, deepen into the twist if you're feeling game for it with the arms opening. And then from here, if you want to take it one step further, coming up, kind of shift your weight into the left foot. Start to walk the right foot forward, keeping the hand on the block, keeping the twist in the torso. Pick your right foot up. Squaring the hips down towards the ground, twisting from above the hips, from the belly, from the ribs, and from the shoulders. This is a challenging pose, so if you just try it, you can maybe see if you can go for it. It's okay to fall out of it, and if not, you can stay here. Work on the twisting lunge. It's a really good place to be. You're going to get a lot of benefits from this. So release, inhale, arms overhead. And exhale, hands down. Step back into downward facing dog. Stay here. Or if you want to do one last vinyasa, go for it. We're all going to meet after that if you do it in child's pose. So shifting the hips back to the heels. Take a few deep breaths here. So if you are using this before a workout as a nice little warm-up, this would be a great place to go on off and get your sweat on and do your workout. If you're using this just as a little active rest day, movement, or a nice cool down, stay with me. We're going to transition now onto our back. So gently walk the hands in. Come onto your seat. So shift to one side and bring the legs out. Gonna move that block over to the side, out of our way. And if you have any kind of tension on your abdominal linea elbow, you want to come to the side and lower yourself down, and then come onto your back. From here, we're going to bring the arms out in goal pose. So you might notice, scooch away from the wall a little bit, that for me, my hands won't go all the way down to the floor, and that's okay. Yours probably won't either. Our feet are going to be mat distance, and from here, we're going to do nice windshield wipers with the knees. So we're going to drop the knees over to the left, letting them both go, and tuck your right shoulder under, looking over to your right hand. Just gently twisting here. Inhale to center. And exhale, knees drop over to the right. Head and gaze come towards the left. Inhale, knees up, and exhale, dip over to the left, head gaze over to the right. Inhale through center, and exhale, drop the knees to the right, gaze comes to the left. Maybe by now your hands have relaxed all the way down. It's a nice way to open up to the shoulders. Inhale, knees back to center. Give your knees a nice big hug in towards the chest. If it feels good, you can come into happy baby pose before we head into Shavasana for a nice little quick relaxation as we wrap up. Release the feet when you're ready and extend the legs one by one down to the edges of your mat. Palms away from your body, facing up. Gently tuck the shoulder blades underneath the body to open up a bit through the chest. And when you're ready, if it feels good, closing the eyes. Begin to let go of control of the breath. Maybe that need requires you to take a couple deep breaths as we finish up. And then start to surrender to your body's ability to breathe on its own, something it does all the time. So grateful for our bodies that they breathe for us. They give us this important nourishment of oxygen all the time. So maybe just having a moment of gratitude for our bodies, for our lungs, and for how our breath can be a reminder of how we can nourish ourselves by letting go of what we no longer need. That we can make space for wonderful new things to grow when we let go of what we no longer need. Clear all the old junk out and nourish it with our breath, with the inhales. Exhales, we let go. Let go of what we don't need. Staying here for a few more deep breaths and just soaking up the benefits of your practice. Allowing your body to really rest into the support of the earth. If you have the ability to stay longer in Shavasana, I encourage you to stay maybe 3 or 5 more minutes, soaking up this rest. It's so important for us. If you need to move on, gently start to wiggle the fingers and toes, circling out the ankles and wrists, and gently reach the arms overhead and stretch from fingers to toes. And then rolling over to one side, come into the fetal position just for a breath or two, using your arm as a pillow. And from here, keeping the eyes closed, gently press up through the arms to come back into that comfortable seat that we started with. Closing the eyes if they open, bringing the hands to the knees or hands at the heart in prayer position. Just take a moment to bring a smile again to your mouth and to your eyes, and express some gratitude to your heart and to your lungs for all the breathing that it's doing and the reminder that it gives us with our breath that we can nourish ourselves by letting go. And with every breath, it's just a reminder that we can let go of what no longer serves us. Gently blink open the eyes. And I thank you all so much for spending this time with me, and I will see you again soon on the mat.